All right, let's move on to the Executive Director's report. Executive Director Nevitt.
All right, good morning, everyone. Mostly I have a whole bunch of dates for everybody that I want to make sure people have on their calendars. It's the end of the fiscal year. We're about to start a new fiscal year and lots of things that come along with that transition. So a reminder that tonight will be the live show of our Apex Awards at 7 p.m. We had the chance to honor, I think, all of our award winners last night at the President's reception, and it was a really lovely event and really inspiring people. So I hope people will get a chance to watch that. And I believe if you can't catch the live show, it will be available to watch later. And the videos are just wonderful. I also wanted to let people know that our first executive committee of the new year is scheduled for Friday, October 7th at 8 a.m. So I think President-elect Clark is close to finalizing all of the appointments, and we'll be in touch with folks. But if you think you may end up on the executive committee or are interested, be sure and get that one on your calendar. I also want to remind folks that we have 2 meetings scheduled with the Supreme Court in October. October 12th is the meeting with the officers. Other folks are welcome to watch it on TVW. And that's an annual opportunity for the officers to meet with the court and talk about significant issues for the bar. And then the next day on the 13th, there's a full board meeting with the court to go over, to present the structure, the ethos report. So that'll be happening on October 13th. The board that adopted the ethos report, as well as the current board, are all invited to that meeting. And then of course, folks can also watch that on TVW. And last date is we have a retreat coming up. So it was originally scheduled for October 21st. We are looking to potentially add a half day to that it was originally scheduled for the 22nd, Saturday, and we're looking to potentially add a half day on Friday, the 21st. So Shelley sent out an email. Do let us know if that date can work for you. We're hoping to finalize things, and President-elect Clark and I are both hoping that that can be an opportunity for the board to agree on some goals for the year and really start off on a good foot. I also wanted to mention, attached to my written report at page 89, there's a summary of the outreach that we engaged in this year, including some of the themes that we gathered from meeting with members around the state. And I would encourage you, if you haven't already looked at it, it'd be a great thing to look at, especially as we consider what our goals will be next year. I also wanted to welcome and congratulate our 2 new governor-elects, Mary Rathbone, who's here today. You want to give a wave? She's our new governor-elect for District 4. So if you're here, please take a moment to go introduce yourself. We also have a new governor-elect in District 8, Mr. Eric Kading. And I said all my most of my remarks last night, but I also just wanted to say a thank you to President Tollefson as he chairs his last meeting. Thank you for your service. It's a tough role. It doesn't pay very well. And I think President Tollefson has done a really lovely job. So thank you.
Thank you. Reports of standing or ongoing. Oh, yeah. We're going to let Chief Communications Officer share with the group breaking news here.
Mr. President.
Quick, I'm going to do the breaking news first.
Okay.
Sorry, it wasn't supposed to be that bumpy. I just talked with Deb Hislop and she confirmed the service is going to be at Saturday, October 8th at 1 p.m. at First Presbyterian Church in Spokane. So if you just want to put that on your calendar, if you're interested in going, I will make sure that we send out the exact details later. So late breaking news, there you go.
Okay. Governor McBride.
Thank you, Mr. President. So Terry, just a quick question. I'm looking at page 80 of the materials on the bar exam results and noticing that it's the repeat population that underperforms quite a bit compared to first time takers. You might have already told me this, and if it takes a longer answer, we can do it later, but do we do any outreach or counseling with the repeat bar exam takers? Is there an option for them to find out what the problem was the first time?
That's a good question. I think the answer is no, but I'm going to give Associate Director Bobby Henry the opportunity to correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that's correct. We do provide them with some information from the NCBE on how they performed on certain parts of the exam. So they do have that information, but we don't provide them with any assistance or counseling or guidance for how to prepare for the exam.
Thank you for that information.